Welcome back, people, to the last 5 signs to practice. I'm looking forward to this, really am. It's been a long road. Yes, I've only been it's like 24 to 25 days. And if you're doing it not like me, you're doing it like a couple of days at a time, you know what I mean, and you're not pushing it like I was doing it, you could potentially do this for the next, it's a 3-month program, you know what I mean, if you're doing like 1 to 2 pages a day, all sides. Either way, people, let's get ourselves started with this. One's called Virtue Commands Respect. Let's have a go. It's quite hard, actually. It's got some hard lettering in this one, just back a little bit. That'll do, I think. Again, because I've got to have this side of the book into my chest to try and get it on camera. That's not too bad. Is the pen working? Yeah, that'll do. Now then, come on, paper. I've got to hold the book back and push this paper down so it doesn't come up on me. Yes, this is just for the camera. Once this is out of the way, I can stretch out, can't I? Do you know what I mean? So let's have a go at this. Can you see? Only just. Let's do this. So the V comes up, it comes back, it comes over. That's not too bad. And then it's an I to the R. So we go I to the R, to a T, to a U, to an E. We then do that. That's not too bad. I'll buy that. That's not bad. Then we have a stupid C. Hopefully you can see all this. That's not too bad. To an O, over to an M, over to an M, to an A, over for an N, over for a D, and up for an S. And then we have respect, which will be an R into an E. That R's a bit wackeny. Then to one of those P's, into a C, into a C. That's not a bad first attempt with the book in my chest, is it? You can't really see that. That's not too bad. I think I'm going to enjoy doing that one. Then we've got wisdom is better than riches. Hopefully you can see all this. I'll bring that a little bit closer. Right, wisdom, the capital W. I forgot what principle it was now, this one. You come down, you come up, you come down, and then you go over. That isn't a bad W, I like that. Then we have the lowercase I to an S, over for a D, over for an O, over for an M, and out. Then we have an I to an S. Can you see? Yeah. Then we have a B, over for an E, up for a T, up for a T, into an E, into an R. Not bad, not bad. I'll buy that. And then we have the word than, so that'll be a T to an H, to an A, and over for an N, and out, cross your T. And then we have riches. Can you see this? So we have an R shape, to an I, to an E, to a C, plum. Okay, I messed up there, but that's fine. That's fine. That's going to be tough. This one's going to be a tough one, I can see it. So either way, I think I'll have to get used to doing them ones. That's fair dues. Now this one's an odd one to pronounce. Ursiax was a great general. I'll have to research that name, people. Either way, we start with that principle. Down to this, you come off, you come around into an E, over for an R, over for an E, and out for an S, and then put that in. Not too bad. That was an X, of course. Then you have a W, over for an A, and out for an S. Then we have a basic A, and then we have a G. Yeah, that's G. You come over, you come down, you go into an R, to an E, to an A, to a T. Not too bad. Then you come over for a G, into an N, into an E, into an R, into an A, into an L. Jeez, that's going to be a tough one. But I think I can do it. besides, like, you know, when I haven't got the book in my chest. And then the final two are this one. Youth should listen to age. Youth should listen to age. Again, we're going to have this problem with this descender coming into it. Because if I'm going to start here, that's going to go into that descender, isn't it? Not unless I stagnate it all the way down the page. I think I might stagnate it, you know, people. So let's go around here instead. I'm going to come up. I'm going to come down. I'm going to come in to form an O, U, T, and a H. Put that in. Then we have the S into an H, into an O, a U, an L, and a D. Yes, that H was a bit whack. E, again, I think it's just getting back into the mode. It's been when you've left it. This is basically me at the same time warming up at the same time. Yeah, and then we have the two. Oh, am I going? Okay. Over for a G, into an E. Not bad first attempt. I think that will get better as we go along. And then the final one with the book in my chest is that Zenobia was a heroic queen. I'll have to research that one too. So it's an heroic thingy. Again, we've got this problem of the descender going into the line below, isn't it? So we'll have to stagnate that. This comes all the way to the top. We curl, we come back up, we form an E. We come up, we form this, we come up for a B, an I, out for that. That's not bad actually. Then we have a W, over for an A, out for an S. Then we have a, that's pretty cool. Heroic, so it's an R to an O to an I. Oh, that's a C, isn't it, you plum? Okay, messed up there. That's fine. It's okay to mess up. I think I'm going to enjoy doing that one, people. Very much. Very much. Well, that's it, people. I think by the time we, you know, with me, this is my, see, to get this on camera, that's where I want to put my book, okay? And if I spun that back out, you wouldn't be able to see that, not really. That's where I'd want to keep, that's where I want to keep my book. Other tand that, I was like pushing this into my chest and bringing it in there. I can't push this book down. When you start getting to the back of the book, which we are now here, this is it, you know what I mean? This starts to ride up. And the only other problem is when you're on this side, there's that little tiny hills. When you're on this, you want to, there's little like, there's a hill there and the hill there. You can feel it in your hands. There's like creases and hills. So when you're on this side, you've got the hills, and on this side, this starts riding up. But if you hold the book and push down at the same time, you can do stuff. So you've got to sort of hold it like this, and then with this hand, also stretch the paper, and then you can do stuff. But either way, people, I'll see you guys in 3, 2, 1. So that's it, people. The book is complete. Yay! So this is Virtue Commands Respect. I think I started to find the dance towards the end of it. I think I did anyway. I think I did an alright kind of job. My R suffered for some reason. So I'm still suffering from my lowercase r's and my lowercase c's. These don't look too bad, but again, with that stump, trying to get that stump to work for these finesse, the finesse of the R and the finesse of the lowercase c is tough. Then we've got wisdom is better than riches. Again, I'm suffering from the final R's and the C's. But again, with that fine nib, I know I can do a better job than that. But not too bad. I was finding little, you know, I was adjusting. Okay, I didn't quite get that right. And as I was going down, I started to adjust things and started to find the flow. This is Xerxes was a great general. I can't even pronounce that word. Either way, I think I did an alright kind of job. it looks like Spencerian to me and to my hand. Like I say, every time in my Spencerian, someone else's Spencerian will look completely different, but I'm trying my best to stay on par. I think I've done an all right kind of job. Again, I'm suffering for my horse. There's quite a lot in there, actually. And then the final two. This one is Youth Should Listen to Age. I think I did an all right kind of job there. I quite like that one. That one I found an absolute pleasure to do. An absolute pleasure to do. No qualms about that one. Maybe some gaps. If you look, I can see there that this S and that H should have been a little bit closer maybe, and there's some there that should have been a little bit spaced out, but overall I'm happy with that bloody stump. And then this one was a pleasure to do. Zenobia was an heroic queen. I think that's right, Zenobia. So that's pretty. That was an absolute pleasure to do. An absolute pleasure. So people, that's it. Every sentence done, everything I can do, blank page, and then we got the back page with the thingy. So book is complete. Now you're going to see me face, and we're going to have, yeah, even though you don't want to, we're going to see me face, and I'm going to give you, you can't get more intense review than I'm going to give you into this. So I'll see you guys in 3, 2, 1. So people, this is it, a completed book, and it was absolutely fantastic to do. It's taken 24 days, something like that. And what did I learn? Spencerian. No, what I have learned over the time frame, where your failings are. When you do this workbook, you realise where your failings are, where you fail to do. I know where I fail. It's me R's and me C's, lowercase r's, lowercase c's. I know by doing the book that there's a couple of capitals I need to work on. So overall, it took 24 days. You could say 25. Yeah, you could say 25 days. You could. But as you progress, start at the beginning, where I started way back, where you got these bloody little lines. You got those lines, the straight up lines. They're the 7 principles, one of the 7 principles. And then on the next page, it gives you the up stroke, up curve stroke, and the over curve stroke. I'm thinking, why I learned them? You know what I mean? It was one of those, you know, when I thought these were bad. No. As you progress further and further into the book, and you get to that last chapter, which is the capitals at the end, not the sentences at the end, you think, no, this is the real challenge. This is the real challenge of the book, putting all that you've learned with all of this into practice and doing a sentence. Now comes, I think, even harder work. Now, this was to me, this is easy. The hard bit now is getting rid of the biro, getting a decent pen like this guy, which is a fountain pen, or this guy, and then getting decent paper and making a decent job of it. So there's a guy commented that he was from Venezuela. I've seen some other comments there from different countries. Where can I get the book? You can get it from Amazon. The link's in the description. You can get that from Amazon if you can buy it within your country region. Yeah. If you can't, and you can't get your hands on a copy of the book, keep watching for the next episode. I'll be taking either this pen or that pen for a ride on some decent OK paper, which I know it takes these 2 bits of ink. I might try my new found Schaefer fine nib pen. It's quite a nice pen actually to hold, and it's got a brand new cartridge in. So what I'm planning to do is do a capital A and a lowercase a Spencerian all the way up to capital Z, lowercase z, and I should do a better job of it. So that will come next, and then I've got another plan on applications for Spencerian. That's another video I want to do, and then there's another one which I thought, do you know what, I want to do that, so I'll keep that as a secret. So if you've watched this all the way through, people, I want to say thank you very much for watching this Spencerian workbook all the way through. I highly recommend it. I think Spencerian handwriting style is ingrained in my hand. When you fast write, when you're not thinking about how you're writing it and you're just fast writing it, I found myself putting in the odd Spencerian or the odd copperplate in there. It meant to, if you sit down and concentrate on what you're doing and stick onto Spencerian and keep it working into the hand, I think my hand, well, I can see my handwriting taking. Look at that, people. Look at that. It's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous, people, isn't it? So yeah, I think when I shift to decent paper and decent ink and a decent pen, I think my Spencerian will take off. So thanks, guys. Go get yourself this. I don't highly recommend it. I say to you, go get it. Yeah. So the link's in the description. And thanks, guys. Cheers now. Bye now.